Dave, pyro-talk.com. Thanks for following my fireworks videos. We're here again in the Chicago area. I live in Pittsburgh. I come here usually once a year. We do this big private show here on the lake. If you've been following my videos, you know it from prior years. I'm going to show you some of the setup and the show. It's great. It's a great day here. It's like 88 degrees and you'll probably see a lot of sweat on all of us, but it's fun. It's certainly better than the rain. And this house here is on one side of the lake and it's all private property, and over across I'll show you some houses over here. It's getting pretty popular every year. They're starting to rope off the housing development, private property, no trespassing, etc. So it draws quite a crowd sometimes. The product here is going to be, from what I'm seeing, mostly RKM, some pro product, lots of boom. Okay, these professional shows that I work on, you might get 30 or 40 salutes or something like that, if you're lucky, toward the end of the show. Not on these backyard shows. This is a backyard show, an extreme backyard show. So tag along and hopefully I'll give you some ideas for your show and enjoy the ride. Thanks everybody, and thanks Patrick for bringing me along another year. You know, from last year some people get excited when they see we're in a garage area here doing this. This is a detached garage and the home is only occasionally occupied. So that's the story on that. Some people think that there's a residence above this. Here it is. This product is all from RKM. These are all salutes, 2-inch, great size. SS, don't say it, don't say it. And some are lemony. They will be lemony. They like things fast and they like them loud. So you don't get this in a pro show. See, a backyard show, this is an extreme backyard show, okay? In a professional show, you might have salutes from maybe here to here, you know, but here we loaded it up. And I think we're going all the way to 5-inch. So there is some color in it too, and a bunch of salute cakes. If you're a pyro, you like noise, okay? You like a lot of noise. It's fast fused, that's the way they want it. Now he asked me for some advice on this, and what we came up with was, I told him, you want the real boom at the end. You don't want to finish in all color. Like usually, like a pro show, it's color, 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 and then the final cap, boom, 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 and then the audience will cheer. So here it is. These guys, I'm telling you, I could put them to work on a pro crew tomorrow. I can go do any show in any city with them. That's how good they are. And they learned a lot. They watched my videos. They got an ATF license. They got his magazine. They got everything. So here we go. All right, let me try to follow it as we go. Here's something I wish they would go back to. They got half of it right. Okay, when you on these finales, years back, when the one end of the chain, finale chain, had black match, I could put a finale together in no time. You'd have a string of 10, 12, however it was ordered. You take the black match that was the light end and stick it in the bucket here and then tape it. It was that easy. Now they put visco on these things. Why? I don't know, because this is like pro product. They should have black match at the ends. These people that make them or ordering them, it's probably safer if you didn't know what the hell you were doing, I guess. But if you, and I've done it, if you stick visco end in this, it's not going to go fast. It may, but it may not. Although you technically could probably cut the visco completely out to where you hit the black match, go into the leader a little bit and cut it and stick it in. And it probably would pass the fire, but it was so much better the way it used to be, you know. All these things now are coming with provisions for electric match, and I've reviewed some of that in my education stuff. The electric match, you leave the cover on, put it right in. See, everybody gets nervous like, oh, he took the cover off the electric match. Years ago, shells never came with this. They only came with a fuse. You'd be on a shoot site, cut it, put the match in, take the cover off, put it into this. You know, and sure, somebody come up with these improvised ideas on how to leave the cover on, still do that, but they're one out there building shows, big shows like I did in Pittsburgh or whatever. So here it is. These guys are good. They're good at what they do. And they learned pretty well over the years. They want it fast. So you'll recognize the pink fuse, the fast fuse. And this, you know, I'll probably turn this into a few hits on the Cobra. You know, like shh, ba ba boom, next one, ba ba boom, next hit, that sort of thing. Same here. Maybe put a couple together, we'll see. These were not finale chains. So it was quite a bit of work. 2-inch. I used to get these 2-inch shells years ago off of Lynch Imports. Okay, see, if you take any of my training, you'll know what that is, right? You take that little red cap off and put your match in it, or your initiator from MJG, which seems to be taken over because they're not regulated. I expect there will be a few failures in this, which you can't expect, but if most of it goes, we'll be happy. Okay, here we go. These guys are working their ass off. I'm telling you, over the years, I've seen people fall apart in the sun. Younger than me even, you know. And I take these guys anywhere, I'm telling you. They're a crew. Look at them. 88 degrees. Looking good. Here you go. Here's the best view in the house, right over here. These people across the lake. And here's the show. How fortunate, huh? Sit on your back porch, enjoy your home, enjoy the show. Great lake here, full of bass, nice piece of property. What's that big ass birds over there? Yeah, nice. They'll probably be scared tonight, for sure. Let's glance through some of the product real quick. Oh, I see some raccoon in here. I thought a lot of it was Shockwave. Oh, I gotta get down on some of this and see if it's 1.3 or 1.4. Oh, you have to forgive me. The sun here is making it hard to see in the viewing lens. Okay, I believe this is a raccoon. It's 1.3. Okay, here's what I want to show you. When you open these up, see how there's plastic here, and there's more plastic than what you need. Now what you do is you take that plastic, see what I did here? And it goes around to hold the box open. I worked with a guy for years, he cut all these off. And I said it's unnecessary. And I learned it from an old timer watching him do it. Just fold the plastic over and shoot it right in the box if you want to. Now you don't want to cover these things with clear plastic on a hot day like this, and you want, because it'll sweat. The sun gets in, makes like a little greenhouse. So let me see if I could capture how to do this for you. Okay, here's one I'm going to show you. See how the plastic's here, hopefully it works right. Instead of trying to take all this off, just fold it around. Like this. Here it is. And then, remember, it's the opposite of driving a car. Red is go. The main fuse is here. Let's see. See, it's great. Look, you can hand light it, take this off, put your electric match in it. You could actually connect two of them. Right here's the backup fuse. Or if you get in a jam and something doesn't go at the end of the night, you can just hit it. But it won't fire correctly, you know, because it probably has a little finale at the end. Blue tail to brocade crown and green dahlia. Very nice. Okay, you see how to do that. I wanted to show you something. We'll give you a chance here to see what some 1.4 Pro product looks like in the show too. 1.4G. This is that certification I offer. RKM accepts it, but they want you to have a Cobra system. They want only high-end Cobra users. Pretty impressive, huh? Special permit, okay? Shit's special. Oh, what's this? A coupon. Fuse sticker. I don't know what the purpose of it. Maybe that was here. Oh, that's probably what it was. Over there. You see, you need to know a little something here. Okay? Now, that unscrews for your electric match, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me see if I could do this. Yeah. Okay. See what I just did right there? Hope that came through. This twist and turn if you need it, but we're going to use electric match, so we want that port. So you got to know stuff like that, okay? It's very simple, to be honest. Now see, I wish they wouldn't tape that little nerdy ink pen looking thing. Remember, like a clip pen on your pocket? Because when I put match in, I would possibly use that little hook there, but they end up taping over it. So this is 1.4. So if you had a certification, you had a Cobra, I need to verify that you have a Cobra, and I do that through the Cobra people from your PayPal information. So we know you have the right tools and the right education with the 3 videos. They're about 90 minutes, 3. That I explain how all of this works, and you have an understanding. 1.4G. The nice thing with these are no special storage is needed. Same thing, comes with the fuse or disconnected. Now see there, they left that little ink pen thing exposed, that you could get up under that if you wanted to tie your match in, or do that slip. These have reserve fuse. I don't want to tear into it. It may be sticking right in one of these mortar tubes if it's not visible, but they let you know where it is. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, I just talked about this. We're fortunate in a way and not so fortunate. Here is what I was trying to look for in those finale chains. See that? That is basically what's in here all put together. So if I tore into this, thered be 5 little threads called quick match. Let's see, here's some here. See here? And what they do is they glue it all together here. What's nice is I could light it here, here, anywhere. So if you're hand lighting a show and you want things to go fast, you can hit it right here or right here. These are, the problem was this is a finale. And this type of lemon, don't say salute, shell, only comes in single shot. So he probably didn't sell finale chains like this. So now we got to put all these together, and that should be fun. Actually, what we could do is just probably slip one into the other if we had a razor knife, you see, and then tape them all together, or run one big piece of quick match. But again, see, we wanted boom, and it's tough to get 5-inch shells in a chain, apparently, at least from that supplier. And is this going to be more lemon? No, color. Okay. So we may want to start with the color up here. And burn all the color and then put the final cap with the salutes here. And I think that's probably how we're going to do it. Now remember, when you get racks that aren't the same size, at least put one end all together like this. And you know, remember that how you set this up. You wouldn't want to put where if the rack tips over, it's going to tip in that direction, or even back here where the people are here. So it would tip. If it does, it's going to shoot this way or this way. But we're hoping that's not going to happen. And we're going to stabilize it pretty good. So now comes the fun part. And here's the milk crates that makes everybody mad. Are you mad? Sometimes you have no choice if you don't have enough racks. So they're small enough, I certainly wouldn't shoot 5-inch shells out of these milk crates, but these little smaller ones, we'll hope will be okay. Ah, you got plenty of fuse. This fuse is hard to get. Yeah, lots of fast fuse. Lots of fast fuse. And here's more shells. So that company Night Owl makes the pro products in these too. Nice. Alright, so I hope I'm teaching you something along the way. These guys learn pretty well for sure. Something new I want to show you, new people. We're unfortunately we got to put all these shells together. These are the 5-inch lemon, the lemony. Here, for someone new at this, here's that 5-strand I told you about. See it? Inside the quick match. We have fortunate to have, this is tough to come by anymore. And it got that grayish color to it, but we'll have to accept that. Here's the kind of fuse I love. This. Now what we're going to do, see what they do is they get all 5 of those strands and kind of just glue them together, for lack of a better word. Now what we're going to do on some of this is I'll stick this in to this paper underneath it and tape it, and it will transfer the fire like I did here. And we still have the provision for the port to put an electric match in. So we could hit one of these and it'll zip, 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 zip through all of it. Now we're also going to do something different. We're going to use the pink fuse to do the end of the black match, and it'll move a lot quicker, I think, than this technique I'm doing. So after I thought about it, I'm like thinking, this transfers fire pretty good. We could speed it up with just a pink fuse here, and Rich is kind of doing that. So I'll try and catch lots of things as we go. Okay, see what I did here? This fuse, this black match, at the end, I cut a little slit in the quick match and have it just shoved in there. If there's a little looseness in there, it will work. Now, just the tiniest little spark would hit that, I have to cover it. Now see what I did for my man Rich here. If you're on a crew or you're just helping do a show with someone like this, and you just, you know, a lot of times you just see guys standing. Don't stand. Get tape. See, I'm trying to help him out. So I come over and I put all these little pieces of tape here for him. And see, when he starts rolling, he could just start taping. And that's it. Now what I'll do is go back through and we'll be sure all the black match is covered. But this is how we're going to speed this thing up. So you get an idea. You could help out even if you don't know anything. Just cut tape and leave it there for someone. And of course, it's the Dave's Magic Tape. You could buy this at U-Haul. Right here. It's the best. Easy to tear, easy to use. Okay, let me keep rolling. Since I started here with the black match and the quick match, I may just finish this, the color part. Alright, we're still fusing. So this is all 5-inch salutes. You never get this many. This is backyard stuff right here, man. This is extreme backyard stuff. Not even a pro show would put these many 5s in. They put 3s in, probably not 5s. So we're getting there. Lots of work. These guys work hard. We're going to tuck his fuse in and foil it. Can't let one spark hit this. Now, because it's going to go quick, I got to figure out how many hits on a Cobra I'm going to want to, manually control it. And the 2s, ooh, nice breeze. It's hot, 88 degrees, I think. Every once in a while we get a nice breeze, so excuse the wind. These 2s are just too cute to me. I don't know why. Particularly with that blue fuse. I have 2-inch racks at home, and I used to get 2-inch salutes years back. When you pick a mortar, if I remember right, you can get 1.9. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone. You can get 1.91 internal diameter mortar or 2-inch, true 2-inch ones, and they'll usually ask you that. So I'd love to know what these are. This is Shockwave. I love it. SS with tail. Tail is this little nipple looking thing there. And there's paper on it. And there, for someone new, there's so much spark. Gotta be sure it hits the bottom. There it goes. Always want your shells to hit the bottom. That's how they lift. There's so much fire when the shell goes that it lights that paper. And that little nipple thing is basically like a sparkler. And you'll see the tail as it goes up. And here's another one too. Once we get this going, you can't get any spark in there. None. So it's about the same size show. It looks a little bigger. And there's extra stuff, probably go back to the magazine. And that's it. So we'll fuse it up now. Now remember, when you place your mortars, see what direction these are. In the event of a tip over or it blows apart, it's going to lean left and right, as opposed to pointing towards that house or back here where the audience is. So we have decent distance, tree bearings that they will probably hit if it goes. If you get a 5-inch shell that blows up, then forget it. It's going to take it. It's going to 6-inch will do it too. It's going to take something out for sure. So we got to hope our Chinese friends built this properly, and we won't have any manufactured defects. I'm a little surprised, and pleasantly surprised. This is RKM Shockwave. And what's nice about it, it has the black notch, the leader, pretty sure it's to the bottom, at the end, which is getting tougher to see, and I wish I'd seen more of it. See, what's nice for me, I got to put all this together. There's one chain here. See, if I wanted to, I could take that black, put it directly into this bucket of the next chain. But see, this is all one chain, and I'll have to improvise to put these together. See, I don't know if it shows up. You can see the 5-strand all put together, and it's black in color. And I'm hoping, although someone's telling me they've been disguising the gray fuse by putting charcoal in it, but in this application it wouldn't really matter, because we just need the fire to go to the lift. But when you get a chain and it starts coming apart, I'll tell you how we'll tell. Tonight when we filmed the end of the show, at the cleanup, if there's strands of thread everywhere, it's probably gray fuse. And usually black match will burn kind of complete, and you don't get a lot of threads. But so you got to watch. I've had chains like this where if you fold that bucket sometimes, depending on how far they put that in, see, I could feel it's in there pretty good. But they're not connected. It's one continuous string. It looks like it, feels like it anyway. But you have to be careful. And you can see my man Rich is doing a hell of a job here with the fusing. Hell of a job. Looking good. So we have these other things in place here. I think, yeah, bugs. I think this is all slows too. So there's some colors on there. But we're going to fire this one last. So we just have to decide how many hits on the Cobra we want when we do this. And we're going to start stuffing this, the leaders in here eventually. But we stopped, had a lunch break, and we're still working. You can see they're starting to stake some of the products that may be prone to tipping. And you know, we know we catch hell for using these milk crates, but in this application, I'm not too worried about it. If something blows apart, it's just going to be in this general area, but it should be stable. We're going to put 5s in here. I believe these are chained right here, so we'll uncover that and eventually get to it. See if we could catch this on video, something for someone new. These shells here had black match leaders, and this one had visco. So we're going to put it together in the chain. So we get the penny wrappers, put all these together. Little buckets, like the old Italians used to call them. And then tape it. Okay, so this one we know. Now I'm going to keep my old Italian friend in mind here. When you connect something in, put a lot of fire in it, Dave, lots of fire, he'd say. So we're going to do that. So I cut up the black match, fold it up, stuff it in there like this. This one I won't need to so much. But we got it, so we'll load it up. You could actually make a firecracker. This is that gray fuse. But, and if you look, I think they threw some charcoal in there. Like, we tricked them, it's really black man. It's a disguise. Okay, now, let's get a regular piece of match here. We'll probably trim a little bit here just to be sure the fire passes. Cut it. Just to expose it. Okay, there it is. Connect one, stuff it in. It's like electric current. You know, if it could touch something, it'll pass. Lots of fire. Lots of fire, Dave. That's what he'd say all the time. Stuff this in. Now, once I get that in, before I do it, I'll show it to you. I'm going to put another piece in. Actually, I could trim some of this off. Then I'm going to put an electric match on one end. So this will go in here. Now, an extra piece. You could do this if you have a lot of match. And we have some exposed. And stuff this in. And then just tape it. I'll tape it a little better here in a second. So when the time comes, I'll put an electric match in there and I'll open it up. Now, you see people, oh, leave the cover on. I'm going to have to take the cover off the match to get it in there. You know, so you just have to be careful. You know, that I think that accident that happened in California, we may eventually find out was from electric match. It's happened before. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate, but this is why I prefer to do it outside. Now some of these companies are still putting this, got enough tape, Rich?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Some of these companies are still matching these shells before the show, putting them back in the magazine and all that crazy. To me, that's all crazy. Then you're transporting with these things. I know when I worked, the company I worked for, we built it on the shoot site, like we're doing here. I know there's other companies, you go to open the box up, all the shells got a notch in them. I mean, it's crazy. I don't particularly like it. And what's even making me even more suspicious is that company had 3 new people. And, you know, if you're not properly trained, you know, we're going to find out. I shouldn't prematurely say that was the cause because I don't know, but I'm highly suspect of that. We'll eventually find out. There's more professional accidents with this electric match. Everybody thinks, oh, it's safer, but not necessarily. Okay, there it is. It's done. See, now I just put a match in there and hopefully it'll all go at the same time. These are 5-inch shells, so we're going to put in here. Now, I don't know what his plan is, but this is not going to burn fast. The fuse will burn fast. But see what they did at the manufacturing is they put this in between the quick match. This is time fuse. And if you look real close, it's different lengths in there. Now, if you ever build a firework shell, you'll use this. This is what kind of ignites the shell internally. And what's interesting about time fuse is, and I have a video somewhere of this. I ran this fuse. It won't burn on the outside. It's not guaranteed, but it won't. You could run this fuse, and I did like a urine specimen container, I think, and I ran this fuse like this through some black powder. I lit it on one end, lit it on the other. It burned right through that black powder and didn't light it, and the fire come out the other end. So it's like a pipe that the fire goes through the inside, but it won't come out the outside. And it's an expensive way to do it, to be honest. There's 2 kinds of this fuse. There's one from China, one from Japan, that I've seen anyway. But it's an interesting fuse. So this, let's see how this one's shorter, and then they get a little progressively longer. Because if not, this whole thing would just go right up. So it'll hit that, slow it down, hit that, slow it down. Here we go, back to that electrical tape. I don't know, it's strong. It looks amateurish, but it's strong. Look, there's like little Easter eggs in here. And, ooh, 2 rows. Yeah, there's a lot of shells here, 5-inch. And they have a tail. Doesn't that color just remind you of some firecracker China stuff, like purplish red look? Who makes this? This is an RKM. Glittering silver. Yeah, it should be nice. So in 6. So down here, this will be easy. 3 and 3, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. So I hope he knows that. So when you buy, oh yeah, this one's the same. They're all the same. My guess is this is singles. Yeah, he doesn't want anyone to handle it, so it's gonna take a while. Let's see who made this. Oh, blue crackling mushroom. Nice. The shells are all well built, no matter which one you look at. It's a fusing that just doesn't impress me like it did years ago. But the shells are good. Okay, now you know a little bit about that. See, here's the one I did. They have one electric match right up at the end there. Same here, electric match in the port, and we'll go from there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this at both ends, this 5-inch, because of these time fuses, etc. Now watch how nice I could do with this black match. What I do is, I didn't trust the bucket they had, so I cut this completely off. Take what would be the leader to light it, if you hand light it, and try to get it right inside of this paper. Now you gotta watch, because there's an inner wrapping and you want to get in it good. Look at that, buddy. Yep, that's how you do it. I still got the port if I need it, and I got it in there secure. Then I'm going to tape it. I won't need that port, but I always like to have plan Bs. Okay, now what I did up this end, because there were loose shells. See, if there's so much sun, it's hard for me to tell. I put them all together, all the fuse. Then we'll stuff this in. So somewhere halfway up here, I'll light this, and it won't be too slow, you know, because there's a lot of 5s here. It'll be a little, you know, mismatched in the air, different effects, but should still look nice and get done in a reasonable amount of time before we move into the finale. We got a visitor from the lake. They say they come up here to lay eggs. Don't hear made a noise. Well, anyway, we'll let it do its business. Cool. All that music in the background probably gonna send some copyright hits on the videos. Okay, what I did, this whole thing was single fire shells we had to wire together. So what I did is I put this row, last row, just connect them all together. Then I'm going to get a piece of another fuse, put this all in a bucket, and take the other end of that and splice it in here somehow. So it's that same technique. Just think of it like electricity and wires, and you know, if they touch, the current will go, whatever. The downside is this is that gray fuse again. We'll probably lay one end of this thing. It'll be whew, whole thing will go. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, and it's all salutes. So it's salutes or lemons, one of the two. So here we'll come back, we're going to stuff all this into the mortars, and this is a mix of color and salute. And over there is 2-inch salutes, which I think are kind of cool at 2 inches. I'd love to know if those pipes are true, if that shell will fit in a 191, or do you need a true 2-inch pipe mortar. Everybody over there is inside with the air conditioning. They'll be out later probably. Okay, let me keep rolling along here, trying to catch a little bit for you as I can. I'm going to put a few light points in this with the quick match and the electric match. I'm worried about it. It was all single shells, and now we're trying to get them up in a finale. So I want a lot of plan Bs if it doesn't go. So we got the 5s are all in, and that's the one with the time fuse in it. So I'm going to hit it from a few different points, I think. So a group of those 6 are going to go up pretty quick, and the rest are on a time fuse. And if I did it right, it should keep one in the air. Enough, maybe 2 in the air at the same time, so it's not boring. We're going to come back. I'm going to fuse this up real quick. Here's another concern with this finale here. The problem with this gray quick match, disguised with a little charcoal, it appears, is it could burn so fast that it won't light this, and that's what worries me. It's not good at transferring fire into a visco product. It's good at transferring fire into the lift of black powder granules, which most anything could do that, but like transferring to this fuse, I'm worried. So I'm burying some of the fuse in it, and hopefully it'll light. So I'm going to put a few different light points on it so it goes. But if one doesn't go, I got plan B, C, D, whatever, and keep it going. The goal will be to get it all up. Same with this. Put it together. Hey Rich, on that match,
yeah.
You know what? Let me put the match in. How you doing it? Let me see.
What I do is I just wrap it. Stick it in there, wrap it, tie it, twist it.
All right.
And then I tape it really tight.
You could try it. I'm still gonna leave that in uncut. That's you could do your thing here, and then I'm gonna do one too. I'm gonna put the quick match on it.
Okay.
To try to be sure it goes. Oh, I see you already did these.
Yeah.
Did we do that another year and it worked?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then what I do is everything is ran to both sides.
Okay.
And then I just brought the safety one back here.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it's hidden.
So it'll go, and just in case everything doesn't.
All right, we could give it a shot.
It's attacking it from two sides.
If I need to, I could cut into this and put a match. Let me see how many empty cues we have on that Cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we can, we'll just multiple hit it too. All right, here. Okay. All right, so let me get started on this just to keep you updated. And we'll know at the end of the show how we did. I didn't even hardly look at that stuff over there, but those guys were keeping busy. They're working, man. Lot of work. All right, I'm going to go around and get a little video. You have to forgive if the wind interferes. We're getting a nice breeze. I'm feeling great. It's nice to be back out and working, doing these things. And I'm happy to be here doing it. Feels good. Put foil on everything. We don't want to lose the finales. So we have everything matched up. As you can see, I got a lot of plan Bs in here on the Cobra. What you want to do, like I said, some of this has me worried because it was all single shells and we had to connect them, and it's probably going to have some errors in there. It's just common. Everything here is looking good. Put some foil on it, Cobras, multiple hits in case it doesn't go. This will be the grand finale here. Lots of boom. All right, let's go around, check some of this out. All right, see everything's staked now. Hey Patrick.
Hey, what's going on, Jay?
Hey, going around. Lemon. It's a lemon. Don't say it. It's a lemon. Okay. Some of this, you can't see it now. Some's 1.3, some's 1.4. You would never see all this many cakes in a pro show, probably. So this is like your backyard show. Your upscale, fun backyard show. On the Cobra, got the lights ready when the show's over. Let me make sure they did this right. Let's see. Now this is I hate to open it up. It's a no, it's 1.3. I thought it was 1.4. Let's take a look. That's one. Oh no. Interesting. 1.3 that way and 1.4 this way. Articles of Pyrotechnic. for technical purposes. That's me, I'm technical, okay? That's why this shit's here. Let's see, make sure they get it right. These connect one to the other. So we're gonna light one, boom, 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 all the way through. Same here, this is more of that technical stuff. Looks good. See, you can get this. I have the training, and I got the people that accept it. Only just to specify, RKM wants Cobra users. So if you buy my certification, I have to really be sure you have a Cobra. And I do that with the people at Cobra. Run your name off your PayPal, verify you own it, give you the training. If you don't have a Cobra, you get the manual training and 6 months to get a Cobra at no charge to get it lifted or up to the next level. Or you can just get Ignite, which a lot of people are doing, pretty popular, and certain people accept that. Okay, that's connected. You know what's funny? This is so big at first. I better make sure there's not 4. Wait a minute, there is 4. No, 1, 2. Okay. I stuck my hand down all the way like this. I'm like, there's 4 cakes in there, and they didn't realize it, but they do. Remember what I showed you earlier? The plastic that comes with it, you use that to hold down the sides. Don't use the clear plastic to cover the cake, because it'll sweat when the sun hits it. You don't want that. I can't remember who fused this up. But that looks good. Oh my goodness, look at all these cakes. Probably one of the biggest shows we're doing here. Yeah, it feels great. It feels great being on here. Back still in the game. Love it. Alright, so we'll eventually see what the numbers are. And usually Pat enjoys spending time with his family and the guests, and I do the firing along with his brother. So that's an interesting cake. Let's see, that's something you definitely got to watch on tip right here. Look at that thing. What is it? Let's see. Yeah, it's a 1,4G cake. See, you don't get, you got to know what you're going with, because you don't get like instructions. And, you know, it's really designed for like firing systems. And there's a backup fuse, you know, but you want to put a little show together, right? We're really going to see what RKM has, that's for sure. All right, let me make sure they did this right. Oh yeah, they tucked it. Yeah, it's in there. This is more of that technical stuff, right? Yeah. Some of these are probably definitely 1-3 stuff. Oh my God, look at this. It's going to be a hell of a show. We're going to keep That's Willow Tsunami. Love it. Feels good. I got to tell Patrick, we're going to start slowing this down. This show's getting so big. We'll be competing with the city pretty soon. Look at all these cakes. Now these guys, they did most of this. You know, I concentrated on the finale. Did not give them advice, but they're good. I'm telling you, I could take this crew and go work a show anywhere. work in the sun, build the racks, everything. Connect it, fuse it. They're good at it. See, somebody didn't do this one. You gotta watch, he'll sweat. Ooh, turtle. Huh. Well, technical use only. I'll come back and fix that. You could do an all cake show. It's very nice. Little show in a box. This is a lot of stuff. I think it may be one of the bigger years yet that we're putting this on. Two-inch 50 shaft, 2 times slower. Compound cake red. 1.4. I gotta talk to Cindy at Shogun. I had a compound cake over in the European area. Overclocked. It was compound. Now we could bring it into this new category. It's great. Shogun. What's this one? 29 seconds. See, it's nice with a pro. Not to be sold or used by the general public. Now this came in at 1.3 maybe, I don't know. Kind of says both. Winner shot, blue tail brocade crown, nice. Can't see if that's a 1.4 or not, or 1.3, probably 1.3. Alright, that's basically it. Nice show. What do you think your show would cost if you bought it? Probably be up there. Off a pro company. For sure. Alright, we're getting close to putting getting the foil on. Then the final strategy with the Cobra. I told Patrick, I said, will you do a show like this for the audience? I don't know if you have to plan all that much. I'll be honest. You could just one cake at a time, a little bit of everything. Now on this 5, it should be interesting to see what this 5-inch does. I'm going to light it at a few different points. And with that time fuse on it, I'm going to see what it looks like. Now these little 2-inchers, I think, I don't know if these are salutes or not. I'll probably work into this slowly. Here, these little 2-inchers. Now on the 5-inch, because there's so much time fuse in it, boy, the wind's picking up. Probably will calm down by night, usually. I have, looks like 4 hits in here. I'm just going to fire them all. Because the time fuse will do what I should be doing over here if I was trying to do it separate. So, let's take this down. So, it shouldn't be a problem. Just let them all and let the time fuse do what I should do if it wasn't there. And I think it'll work out just right. Alright folks, time for a continuity check at least one time here. Everything's staked down. Let it warm up.
We're good.
The whole thing?
The whole thing?
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep.
Alright.
Check.
Antennas connected,
Yes,
back to off.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move to the next module.
This one here? Yep.
I got that one on test.
Okay.
What number was that module, Pat?
1. Doing the ones.
And what number is
That
this
was
one?
1, this is 1, 2.
Okay.
Right on for us.
Don't forget, I can see that one button looks in, the light button. Is it
Okay.
stuck in under
No,
the
we're
metal? Okay.
And we're good. Do it one more time, so I'm not. Yep, solid.
Everything. Boy, you guys, you're impressing me.
Well, we were watching you and Randall for years.
We were talking about Randall from my old sportsman's club. Are you still out there, Randall? We tried not to call you Randy. I know you liked Randall. All right, now if this one's good, I'm going to be a happy man. Okay, we're on test. Module 2.
Golden.
Everything.
Everything.
Ooh. These guys, they're moving into
Becoming experts.
professional category here.
Dave, students of Dave.
You learned well.
Yeah, I should open up my mouth.
This is a beautiful piece of property for such an event.
Some raccoon crap here, so.
All right, here we go.
Boom.
Wow. Nice.
All right.
Here, let's bump these antennas up. Hey Tom, how you turn this thing on?
Got 11 hits on here, Dave.
11? Okay. And this is what, module 2?
This is module 3.
3. All right.
Yep, we're good.
All of them.
Yes, sir.
Jeez. All right, let's hit the finales. Okay, this will be before the salutes. So this is module what, 4 and 5?
Yes, 4 and 5.
Okay, 4 are the smaller shells.
I never got any new ones. I only get the new.
Let's see.
Dave would tell me
4 hits.
all the radios and anything that
All right, this should be an easy one.
We're good.
he didn't got a new battery.
All of them?
Yes, sir. We'll do it again if you want to see.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, module 5.
4 hits on there.
Batteries look good.
Yeah, they're all at level 9.
Kick the antennas up. The nice thing with the Cobra is we can check continuity actually from the remote too when the time comes.
We're good.
4 hits. All right.
Yes, sir.
They seem to know about our show.
We have to remember there's 4 hits on these modules. Okay, finale time. You can hear the parties starting here across the way. Oh, you want to go in? Oh, how we're shooting them, huh? Okay. Everything's foiled. Now we got multiple little hit. How many hits we got? 1, 2, 4?
4 on the 2s.
Okay.
Try and slow it down a little bit. Got 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. This is all going to go at once, but I got some backups in it.
This is module 7. 2 hits. go.
Good.
Yes, sir.
One more to do.
The fours.
I think these are the ones I did. So I hope this last one will be 100% if we get them all. What we got? 4 hits.
Yes, sir. 4.
Batteries look good.
I like how they have two back. They have a whole backup power on these too, which is nice. We're golden.
What module is that on?
This is 8.
Okay. Holy cow, the whole thing tested the first time.
2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, and then
These guys, they're like pros, I'm telling you, they're like pros. All right. All right, now we just sit and relax. Hell of a crew, I tell you. And now we wait for nightfall. It's kind of cool to hear people shooting. Hear people across the lake, whatever. It's great. This is a really nice show for such a piece of property. This is great for me because over the years I met so many great people through social media. A couple of enemies, not many, but mostly good people. Enjoyed pyrotechnics, and it's been nice for me. Patrick here and his family treat me great. It's great to be here. So anyway, we're just going to chill out, enjoy the peace and quiet. Be sure I got my earplug somewhere here. And I had to move a little closer because I had to get a good, better camera view once things get up in the air. So I'm going to try to do my best to get a lot of this. But it's going to be tough from the position I'm in. But I'll do my best. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, we're getting ready to start playing the national anthem a little bit. And then we're going to get the crowd riled up. Got the Cobra all set. I'm going to try to do the best I can. I had to get into this position because of the trees, get away from the trees. So we're pretty close.
now we gotta.
Is he going to talk? I don't know if anybody's going in. Too much activity.
Can't hear him.
Are we ready tonight?
Yeah. Go ahead, Dave.
Hit it. Backyard show. Boom. Oh shit, number 3 didn't get. We lost number 3. pretty good, huh? I like that. Well, one blew apart.
Okay. Just let it burn.
was good.
Yeah, baby.
It's a little slow. Wow, that was fast. Those cakes that are burning, just let them burn. All right, let them burn. We're on module 3.
Okay.
Let it go down. Lots of fall. Shit, one day to go. We're on module 5. Should burn slow. Okay, here we go. We're on the last module. Uh-oh. There it goes. Good thing we... That's it.
Yeah, baby!
That's it. Holy shit, look how much is on fire. Oh my. Look at that. The whole place is on fire.
USA!
Oh, it's a real fireworks show there, buddy.
Yeah, there's still more stuff.
Well, good thing you got them buckets of water.
Yeah, and even the spinner ones where you're like, oh, just stay because they're so well on glad you did.
I'm going to tell you, there's some that didn't go.
I know, I know.
And of course, some blew up, and some didn't go, but then they went after they caught fire. Let it sit for a minute. Just let this stuff burn.
Yeah, for sure.
Good thing we got buckets of water. But that's a hell of a show.
Yeah. Well done, Dave. Richie, hell of a job fusing. You slowed down the twos, they're more enjoyable. Rather than mushroom fire, everything cooking with the time.
It was perfect.
No, it was absolutely
It
perfect.
was absolutely perfect.
It's like something still.
Yeah, I seen that.
Well, in this situation, let's take a look at what didn't fire and how close it is to something that is on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we want to be careful.
Yeah.
Right.
There's probably going to be 5 cakes, I think, that didn't go. I don't know what happened. Some didn't go, and then later in the show they went.
Are you wanting to go out there now?
Well, let's creep up on it.
Should we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do number 1. One at a time.
If you're going to do that, Tom, I want you in front because I can't see them.
Yeah.
Holy fucking flames, guys!
Did you get your dogs?
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
There's stuff
I've seen so many flames. This is the worst.
Boy, this is probably the most we've ever had. Look at what's burning and see if it didn't go.
These all look like they went. I don't see anything in here that.
Oh yeah, what didn't go? How many didn't go?
They all went.
They did?
Yeah, all these were loose.
All right. So whatever's burning is good.
Oh, this didn't go right here.
Yeah.
And I fused that. I
What?
cut into it and fused it.
What didn't go?
This is a pro cake.
It's what do you mean? Oh, half of it.
Yeah, so I actually
Stay away from it.
To be
Huh?
stay away.
There you go, smoldering.
Swap it all.
You know what, Rich? Hold it. Hit that smoldering one.
Yeah, this one's the most important, Rich. This one right here.
Just come up on the left side of it
Fire. This is the worst.
before he catches.
Yeah.
You brave enough to do it? Come up on it easy.
Pepper? No.
Now hit it. All right,
Great show.
good.
Great show, guys.
I'm glad your dogs are all right.
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
Okay, what else? Check the shells. Check the shells. Did
Oh,
the-
yeah.
all this go?
Gone.
I know.
That one that's on fire, anything left?
No.
Put the light on it.
Explain it to me.
All right. Okay. All right, next module.
Tell me where to, I got water. Where you want to go?
Let's go.
Hang on.
Let's see what didn't fire first.
Looks like we got a shell there, probably, or I don't know if it's a wick. I don't know.
Okay, all those cakes that are burning are done, I guess. There's,
Yeah, you can.
what didn't go?
I don't think one went.
Check over there, Tom.
Dude, those are.
There's never been this much fire.
No, this is the
most
worst.
I've seen. It's usually like 4.
It all went, dude.
All right, the only thing you really got to watch is if something's half burned, you know?
This is fucking wild.
All right, let's check here. Hey, Tom, up top.
Where you going?
Up this way. First, see what didn't go. All the shells,
Shells went.
cakes.
Cakes are looking good.
Dude, this one, half of this one didn't go. Guys, get back.
Where? Where?
This one, this is.
That big box.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Get back, guys. That's gonna go. Hey, that's the one we need to hit.
Let's get the hell out of here.
That cake right here, where you got the light.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to hit that with water, right?
Yeah.
You sure it didn't go?
It looks like the wrapping's still on top of it.
Hold it, let me look.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm wrong. It's just charred. That's on me. That's on me. Sorry.
Okay. That's all right. Better safe than sorry. It all went.
All right, this one down here. Whoa, what a mess, man. Huh?
Great backyard show, isn't it? Perfect.
Running into the danger zone.
Danger.
All right, what didn't go? If these cakes went, don't worry about them burning.
What about this one, Tom?
Where are you at? Yeah. It went.
Yeah, but it's so low. I don't know if you'll be able to get any out of it. It's really low, Rich.
It all went.
How about that one with that purple on it, or that violet color?
Oh.
Did that go?
That's a good. I can't see.
Yeah, it went.
Yeah, it went. It all went.
You know what? I could have swore some of this didn't go. All right, let's check this one. You can't even get in there and shut the modules down. Some of that cake or that milk crate didn't go.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Rest of it good?
It looks like it. Let me check this. Half of this didn't go, Dick.
Really? Let me see. That was one continuous cake, huh? All right, this is where whoever has the torch will hit the backup fuse. Let me look. Yeah, that's a shame. All right. Okay. All right, so there's one here that'll need torch. Ooh, that smoke's about getting to me. Couple there.
Yeah, a couple. Well,
Huh?
at least one or two. Yeah, shells there. Not a big deal. That all went.
Did it? Good. This is the one I think I fused. Nothing hanging? How about that fuse sticking out of that pipe? See it? That's just burned? Don't look, don't look. Just
Yeah.
pull the
Yeah,
fuse.
it's just burned.
Is there one in it? No,
No,
okay.
it's out. It all went.
All right, you want to shut these Cobras off? This one's safe.
There's some that didn't go right here. Did you guys already?
Yeah, there's a half
That
a
one
cake.
and there's some shells. Not a big deal. I mean, most of the stuff went. Pretty
That
good.
one that's half didn't go. That's a super fast solution.
Now I'm going to be impressed if we get over here and this all went on that fives and stuff.
These the fives went great.
You know what? Yeah, they did. I mean, these salutes. How'd we do? Oh, yeah.
The chunk that didn't go here.
Huh?
Well, no, those weren't loaded.
Oh,
The ones,
got it.
yeah, those didn't have
Yeah,
it.
pull that aluminum off for the hell of it. Let's look. Yeah, that's right. We didn't have.
Yeah.
Now, I'm impressed with that fusing. I'm going to tell you. With Rich. These were all single shots.
It's off, Patrick.
Okay, thank you.
There was a couple here I was glad I had a backup. because one or two of these matches didn't set this thing off. Oh, can we be looking this good? Huh?
Maybe one there, not sure.
There's one, yeah.
Shut this down.
Yep, shut her down.
Yeah.
Maybe, I'm not sure, dude.
Yeah, the fuse broke right here.
Is the shell still in there? It looks like.
Yeah.
Well, let's just leave this. We're not messing with this.
All right, here, there's another.
One there.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
No.
No.
There's probably two in this whole thing. Now here. One. No. Oh my God, that boy confused, buddy.
Yeah, Richie's pretty close.
Huh? Look at that. That's impressive. I think that's just a blue fuse hanging. I think it all went.
It looks like it all went.
Yeah, put the light up here. Let's look. I don't see anything.
No? You good?
Well, I know it got hot. That's for
Oh
sure.
gosh, yeah. But I like that it wasn't a mushroom cloud this year.
No, it was perfect.
There's one. Looks like there's one.
Where?
Unless it's just hanging. So just don't tell me.
It's a,
No.
yeah, there's one.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. It's
right.
nothing.
You guys did a good job, man, with that fusing, I must admit. Well, there it is, the campfire. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Extreme Backyard Fireworks 2025 with the fire finish. Hope you all enjoyed it. Coming from Chicago. Tomorrow, heading back to Pittsburgh. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.